does not weep, would seem to have forgotten not only his Christian faith, but even his very humanity. With those savage barbarians thirsting after Christian blood, and using all their force to profane the holy places and banish the worship of God from the land.
The difference for the Third Crusade as opposed to the Second is that now Western Europe has a very clear goal. It's very clear what this crusade is going to be about. It's going to be about getting Jerusalem back. And the kind of shockwaves that went through Western Europe after Hattin and after the loss of Jerusalem were immense.
Europe's most powerful leaders rallied to reclaim the holy city of Jerusalem once and for all. In May 1189, the first army of 100,000 men left Germany, led by Emperor Frederick Barbarossa.
Emperor Frederick Barbarossa was the Holy Roman Emperor, the most powerful man in Western Europe. He'd been on the throne for over 40 years by this time. He was a veteran from the Second Crusade, one of the few men still living at the time of the Third Crusade. His authority was enormous. Saladin was terrified. He knew that this was the strongest card that the Christians had to play.
But Barbarossa drowned in a freak accident crossing a river on the way to Jerusalem. Most of his vast army lost heart and turned for home. This left the newly crowned King of England at the head of the largest Crusader army, the 33-year-old Richard I.
In our mind, we think of him as one of the greatest kings of England, one of the mythical kings of the English past. In reality, he probably thought of himself far more as what we might think of today as a Frenchman, because his key lands were in what we now think of as France, and the Angevin Empire, which